Hello and welcome to another episode of TPK, the show so named so that if I do accidentally kill all of my players, I can just call it branding. Yes, welcome to the Players Keep.
He did it to himself.
And speaking of those players, let me introduce you to them now. Right on my left, I have Dewi Gray and Pete Austin. You gotta be quicker.
Bad timing.
Left on my right, I have...
Not muting it, keeping it up. Put reverb on it and everything.
Left on my right, I have Ben Fenner and Kendall Boardman. Kendall!
It's bored, man.
Oh.
I am for now the one and only Jack Fletcher, but as we know, that can change at any time. Lovely.
Anytime.
That's me going there.
Oh God, this one's called gas.
Yes.
Someone cast gas.
Very good.
Yeah.
Ben's going to put in some announcements in the chat if there are any, and if not, Jack's going to apologise in the chat.
I mean, I hope you enjoyed the Bardic Inspiration series, because that will be completed by now. Today, when we're filming this at 5 o'clock, Villain playlist is dropping whilst we'll be filming. So,
How exciting.
But it'll be weeks in the past for you.
But it'll be weeks in the past for you. No, don't act like I don't do it all the time. Don't act like it was the first time. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you want any more of those types of things, let us know, because then we'll do more.
Because then we'll do them.
Because
We'll do it.
We will
Next time.
You say, we lay.
Yeah.
Next time one of our
We
characters
slay.
fully dies and we have to make a new character, we'll do another playlist. Obviously.
Yeah. Or
Oh.
campaign 2, the slightly less morbid.
Yeah.
Also that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry.
No,
God.
please don't apologise. You're all good.
That announcement was scripted.
love that for you.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
That's all on the call sheet that we've got.
Yeah.
Call sheet, it's not a call sheet. Running order. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And with that being
Good
said,
God.
I don't know if I've introduced myself. I don't care.
Yes, you did.
Well done to
You know who you are by
Patreon,
now.
and thank you for Discord. Join them if you're not. And with that being said, let us not keep the players waiting. Let us not keep you waiting. It is time to enter the players.
Players.
In the last chapter of our story, music. The Dawn Takers.
Dawn.
You bitch. I've never done that before.
The Dawn Takers completed their journey to Alcira, finally making their way to the capital after 25 days from Black Valley. They were accosted by saber-toothed cats. They had many an intense
I'm with you.
and
I'm not. I've been
emotional conversation. Some of them were charged with things unsaid and information withheld. Some of them were very honest about where some members of the party had come from or aspects about their history. It was Willow speaking to Cricket that grew the Zavex plant. It was Antonia speaking to her god that showed us the intricacies of that relationship. It was Sigismund drinking dragon's blood that caused him to be now adorned with a flash of scarring across the left side of his head. And many more events before finally waking up on the last day of travel, but a stone's throw from the capital city of Belladrin. And that is where we now pick up. Exactly like that.
Phenomenal.
I think Siggy's looking off into the distance, and as we're packing up, he goes, I'd say we're probably only about the stone's throw away from the capital now.
Can you throw that far?
Yeah, probably.
I don't think I can even get half that way.
I'll pick up a rock and launch it
Give it a
as far as
whirl.
I can. Give it a whirl. Fuck off.
This is another episode of us trying to get back to Alcira and not being able
I'm not
to get
managing
back.
it. Yeah.
You're like on the edge of the farmlands, and it's
Absolutely
like
just throw this stone, hit an iron guard square in the face.
You're not, Derry. Don't look excited like you're gonna hit the city. You're not.
Come on. Come on.
Is it an athletics? launch
if you're
this
just
rock.
going for sheer fucking yeet ability, yes.
In that case, I gave it a whirl, and you'll never guess what I got. That's a 30.
Hey!
Did you kill the king?
You reversed him.
Uno reversed him with a
The rock travels sailing out into the open air, down past this small little decline that you are stood atop of, and rolls towards one of the nearby farmlands.
See? Told you.
Well, I mean, the farms aren't technically the part of the city, are they? So, I think you made it.
Right?
All right.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Can we carry on walking? No.
Fine.
Okay.
Just tried to prove
Why
a
have you
point.
lied down?
Tony, was that the first thing you said today? That
so long.
sounded so disjointed.
Yeah.
Can we do walking?
Can we do walking?
Willow, did you
Yes.
do the aid thing again?
Yes, every day.
How many? Is it
20
20?
20
temporary?
20,
or 20
max HP increased by 20,
Got you.
and for 16 hours.
You
Hours.
get 2d8 temporary hit points because you've completed a long rest.
Yes, I do.
Sorry, 20
Sneaky?
plus
No.
max HP.
That's by the effect of the
Karen.
ancient druid.
Mark, I've had it ever since the beginning of
Oh,
the campaign.
yeah, no, that's true, actually.
That was shit. Great.
Classic Cameron.
Yeah, every time you complete a short or long rest, the ancient druid buckler gets 2d8.
Oh, ye old ancient Druid buckler. What?
So my max HP is 173. Right?
Nice.
Trippy. I'm not even
Do you
at
want some
100.
more dragon blood?
You can go fuck yourself, Kendall.
You should like make a cut and then put some in and see what happens. Let's go.
Just explode.
Let's
my-
start.
Yeah,
let's
let's
start
start-
experimenting with blood
Siggy.
infusions. Yeah, do it. That could be the whole episode. I'm ready. Let's go.
Empty out one of those ether fumes and put dragon's blood in it so I can launch it at people.
Yeah, love it.
Whoa.
That is kind of sound, actually.
Yeah, but now we've got. Let's keep going. Before these two start.
Concocting.
Let's keep going. Maybe we could do it. Let's keep going.
Pushes cricket down the hill, so he rolls. Let's go.
His arm comes
Okay,
off.
I'm going.
You take 56 points of bludgeoning damage.
No. He's dead.
Great, we can reincarnate him now.
Just let me die of old age.
You're back. But this time you're a dwarf.
This ride never ends, baby. Let's tell a story.
You know that whole life you just lived? We're going to make that a lot longer.
We're going around for about 2.
You head off, weaving in and out of the different fields, barns and storehouses and sheds, through this farmland and up to the outer walls of the city. Are you quite all right there, Boardman? What was it this time?
No, it was the noise that you made.
Which would have been completely
You're fine. You're fine.
off the radar. I could have even asked Ben to have muted it.
What was the
It's
noise?
okay.
What was the noise? What was the noise? Was that it? I don't remember him doing that.
I can't do it. It was just a really big gulp.
Like the giraffe.
Yeah. Anyway, stop. We need to go.
Not even a noise. That's
Yeah.
a bodily function.
It's a crack.
Carry
Carry
on with
on.
that.
Sorry. Carry on.
Let's tell a story.
Yes.
You walk up to the walls of the city. Fuck's sake. Same brain. Fuck in hell.
Man, oh man.
We apologise.
I don't.
That's good.
There are Iron Guard at the gates.
I've got the piece of paper from
You're riding
Thought
something.
we were like bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Excellent.
What are we
That was
riding?
Down on all fours, guards.
I thought it was a bullwhip, yeah.
No.
Let's go.
Siggy's into it.
Put those thigh-high boots to use.
Tony kneels.
Right.
Chaos. This is such a train
What's
wreck.
happening?
We got that piece of paper that says
You
we can
get
get back
that piece of
inside.
paper. You do. As you walk up to the gates of the city, you see not just Iron Guard, but not one, but 2 Iron Inquisitors, either side of the gates, and a single stone sentry.
Oh.
It wasn't like that last time.
But we've got papers.
You
Good
only
job.
saw
We're okay.
a handful of Iron Guard and 1 Iron Inquisitor, which you later learned,
Me.
or Willow
Yeah.
saw
Yeah, yeah,
this,
yeah,
was
Grinchier.
Inquisitor Carson Grenshire.
But we left the city via papers.
You did.
So I'm going to walk with confidence
You do.
that we can get in again. Is the same person I spoke to last time there?
No, they. Funnily enough, they have switched.
For 50 days. Right, anyway. Ha!
Oh, can I do one tiny thing? I'm
Yes.
so sorry.
That's all right.
Just on the off chance that there's a wanted poster for Brick and Gwenda, can I see? Is there anything on the walls?
Not on the outskirts of the city walls, but you can continue to look as you go through the city.
I shall. We'll be absolutely fine.
I forgot all about all of that.
Yeah. They definitely told us not to leave the city.
Hi! I'm going to run over with my thing.
Your Merriment and
I'm so sorry, Ben. I'm a terrible person.
Why?
Because I just completely took the piss out of you.
That was the point. I did it to make you laugh, so you're actually validating me.
It's like when a frog screams.
Your laugh is 0 to 100.
Just cruising along.
I love it.
Cruising along.
Ha!
That's I'm looking.
I'm trying to
Elbow
progress the
Siggy,
story.
you're bolder, you're bolder.
Hello, we're back. We survived.
congratulations.
Well, fuck me. Read the contract.
We actually didn't survive.
Does it say dragon at the bottom, underlined?
Yeah, not all of us got through unscathed.
As you can see,
We are missing one
I'm
right
pretty
now.
scathed.
Okay.
This is a femur.
Cricket, I'm not sure
It's
that.
definitely not a femur. That's a leg bone.
It's different on grungs.
yeah.
This energy is fun, isn't it?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Keep it in. Lock it down, brother.
Inspiration for the callback.
I got it wrong, but hey.
unlocked
All right,
They clamp down on bile rising in their throat, and they just wave you on through as you show them an exposed part of your.
Yeah, we're gonna get that sorted.
Yeah,
All right, in we go, children. Come on, brother.
I think I need like a shawl or something to keep this in. I don't know. Thank you very much.
They wave, and they are just sort of like leaning towards the side of the gate that they were stood on. That looks like they knocked them quite a bit.
Rather disarming.
Dawntakers. Now in the capital, where are you headed first?
Straight to cash in this shit.
Cool. You're going straight
Unless
to the
anyone
RBA.
has any
alright.
secret missions or anything they want to
Yeah, I'm gonna go kill my
Yeah.
other best friend.
Cool. Sweet.
What?
Me?
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, you, Siggy. I'm going to kill you, I promise. I love you, I'll kill you.
And then I'll reincarnate you.
No, I want to be a dwarf.
Let's go.
You start making your way through to the RBARA. You,
Dare we?
you, Cricket, are looking out for wanted posters. Give me a perception
I
check.
think Tony would also be doing this, but more instead of for. I know I said Gwick and Brenda.
That's even better. That's our neck thing.
Less so for that and more so for the fact that Quinn knew about the holy texts and they might have spoken to him when he was dead. Yeah.
I will not roll straight by moving no more than half my speed because I am already moving half my speed. So I will just roll at disadvantage while I look for this.
Yes.
However, I do have reliable talent, so I'm kind of snaking it anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like a snake.
Do you want a perception check?
Although, am I still carrying you.
Yes.
So technically, you're not.
I will say not anymore.
Okay.
Oh, go on. Yeah, I'll shimmy through. 16.
How did you roll
was
better
that?
than me?
16.
16.
I didn't roll.
11. You see it first.
Would this acid
Wait,
mess with
you
my
see it
reliable
first?
talent?
What? Wait, what?
Because
You.
I just feel really snaky having reliable talent when my bones are showing.
You are your worst enemy.
Yes, to a point.
Oh, I'm gonna vomit.
If I was going ultra harsh mechanics on this, yes, I would say not. You can't benefit from reliable talent. I thought about that after you'd used it, and so I am letting that go because also thematically, reliable talent is you have these skills entrenched into you so well that you can do them to such a degree that even your current state doesn't actually
I'm on the edge.
affect how you do anything. So I lost my train of thought completely.
No, I'm with you.
trying
I'm
to
with
do
you.
that bit.
I got 16.
Basically,
Yes.
no.
Okay,
it's
that's
fine.
That's fine.
Yes.
If I'd have thought about it originally, I probably would have been really fucking harsh and gone, also, you can't gain the benefits of reliable talent, but I didn't make that call at the time.
That's okay.
So, you're
okay.
good.
Please finish your sentence.
Yeah, I'm so
scared.
sorry. You see it first. The whole
You
city's
see
dead.
it first and point it out to Antonia.
Antonio, did you see that?
There are some wanted posters. None of them are for an individual named Brick. None of them are for an individual named Gwenda. There is a wanted poster for a grey-skinned tiefling.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti.
Can I just saddle up and have a slightly closer look so you
Yeah.
know how much it...
Yeah. There is it just says grey-skinned tiefling. There is no name. There is a rough, very rough, ambiguous line drawing of a female tiefling.
Is it wearing cleric robes?
The picture is just a
just
face
the face,
and
okay,
neck.
that's
It's
fine.
just like
bust.
not a profile, but a bust, as it were. Yes, and they are wanted for religious sacrilege, and the theft of holy text.
Oh no.
We don't know.
No,
this.
we don't know this.
Okay, thanks everyone.
You did this. Sit down.
No, I wasn't prepared.
You
will-
tried divine intervention one day and then forgot about it.
I will,
Oh,
surreptitiously as I can, just take the closest wanted poster and put it in my pocket.
Sleight of hand check.
Carry on walking.
I'm gonna throw up.
Ben, have you got that little coin?
Oh, I thought I did well.
Okay, from now on, if it's a 1, reliable talent. If it's a 2, okay, no reliable talent. Sleight of hand, plus 9, 13 total.
Perfect. 13 total. What is everyone's passive perceptions?
13.
13. Meets it, beats it. So you
Succeed.
I
just
said-
manage. You succeed from obfuscating this from Sigismund. You do not hide that from these two.
Okay.
Siggy's looking in the other direction.
Yes.
Being like, well, which way was it? Was it this way?
You do also note wanted posters for the bard Sigismund Olafsson, like the same ones that you have seen previously. They have been
news.
there since time. Old news. Yeah, absolutely.
I'll leave that one. We've
Yeah,
probably got
for
a few of those already.
Okay, I'm gonna go cut all my hair off. And then I think it's time.
So I will say in this note, I will make an
Horns off?
addendum. Cricket.
Yes.
They notice you take the poster, but they might not have necessarily noticed what's on the poster.
Okay.
Do you divulge that information to Antonia?
Not for now.
Okay then. So Antonia, you do not see this then.
Keep on walking.
You keep on walking towards
The Arbara.
the Arbara, and eventually you make it there.
How's it feel? shield, Tony.
I don't like it.
She actually did her thing.
I actually did it.
Wonderful.
I like calling
You show up at the front desk, and as you've been here a couple of times now, you are recognised by the receptionist,
Hi.
the chaperones, and you ask for
The Ogden at Arthurwitzka and Timble. What's the name?
Griggly
Griggly Knot. Griggly Knot.
yes.
Wiggly nuts.
Snatch.
That's exactly
No.
what happens.
Yeah, Professor
Timble.
You are corrected
Gurgly Box.
and sent to Professor Abonanza
Gogglebox.
Griggly Knots.
Oh, I said that
office.
eventually.
You got that. You were quite close.
Yeah, I'm role playing.
Um,
I think Siggy tries it in just like gifts of gab every time. Griggly Knot, gift of gab. Googly Box? No, gift of gab. Carry on.
mark off those spell slots, boy.
No, that was a joke.
No,
I'm not doing it.
no. You said that. Mark off
Don't
those
see,
spell
don't
slots.
see.
How many gift of gabs you got?
That was at least
2.
6.
2. Okay, mark them off.
Fine. For the bit.
Absolutely right for the bit. I love it.
bit.
You are chaperoned up to Professor Abonanza's office this time. And the door opens and he welcomes you in.
Welcome.
He is sat behind a desk writing, but as you are shown into the room, his face lights up, his eyes widen. Ah! Dawn Takers! A pleasure to see you return safely.
Safely, yes.
Alive at the very least.
I think you better tell me how you got on.
Well, I died. But I'm back, so don't you worry.
By the gods, okay.
By the gods, yes, that's why I'm back.
Well, wonderful.
And the dragon is dead.
It was a dragon. It was more than a dragon. It was a blighted dragon. I don't know. Is that right?
Yeah, it was like the Blightlands themselves had infected this dragon. It was crazy. It didn't breathe fire nor nothing. It kind of, in fact, it sucked our magic away.
And there was a lot of lightning involved.
Some
Lot of
force.
light.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was almost like
I think it maybe did
plasma.
also breathe fire.
You can see he's just now fervently scrawling as you give this account.
I'll start pulling out the bits that we got from the dragon, like drop the teeth.
Marvelous. Fantastic.
Little pouch that I put all the scales in.
Oh.
And I'll very ever so gingerly place down the flask of blood. Do not, I repeat, do not taste this.
You have to try it once.
No, don't. It'll kill you.
My friend, what would possess you to drink of this?
I don't know. I just thought I'd test it before, we found out. As it turns out, if you agitate it, it'll blow up in your face, quite literally. That's what this is.
Yes, I will make a note of that.
It's very, very volatile. Be careful.
I hope that the vial of preservation will counteract those sorts of effects, but as this is not what we are accustomed to dealing with the Blightlands and all, I'm not sure. But thank you for the warning. I will pass it on to Arcanist of Fuixka, and we can study it at great length.
I don't know if this will help with your studies, but I'm a little bit worse for wear. I wanted to know how it was making that weird power thing it had, so I went inside and it had these weird things in its throat. I think that's how it was producing the lightning and the force. Anyway, here they are. They look kind of like
You hand over the satchel of preservation.
No, you've handed over all of that. It's got everything apart from the vocal fold things in it. You know,
Okay, yes.
yeah,
Where have they been? in your pack.
I think, didn't we put them in the bag of holding?
You've got a bag of holding, haven't you?
I've got a bag.
You've got a bag
Yeah.
of holding, so you take them out of the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. They have not decayed.
Okay, but they're not looking as well.
You see the professor bring out these 2 organs. My goodness. These look to be akin to the throat strings that one would find in regular dragons, but they are different. This is want for further study. Great. The satchel of preservation, please. Thank you. Places them inside. Well, thank you, Dawn Takers. This is truly a monumental moment for the Academy. Now, we have debts to settle. I have all the materials that you have collected, yes?
Yes.
In the satchel. Fantastic. Thank you. Wonderful.
If it's not too much, I don't know what you do with your research, but we have invested quite a bit of ourselves into this endeavor. If there's any way you could tell us what you learn or share some of that knowledge with us, that would be wonderful.
Make me a persuasion check. Flat roll. Because it's at advantage.
What was that? Oh. 16.
16. Should the information not be of tremendous value or import to the safety of the Monarch's Ring and the country, I should see no reason not to share some of our findings with you. Yes,
Well, thank you.
I shall see what I can do. So, the items, first off. How did they function? As expected, did they serve you well?
Yeah, I mean the diadem did its job, made me look pretty, and made us real sneaky at times. The transport via plants works real well, and yeah, I'd say it's good. I liked it. It was fun.
Marvelous. Marvelous.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep these boots if you don't mind.
As per your contract, any items that you wish to withhold will be deducted from your final total, but yes.
All right.
The skin's great as well. It was useful day to day traveling, but it also got me out of a pickle. I was able to kind of pop somewhere else.
Good. Good.
I got hit with fiery breath at one point, and it stopped working for a while. But other than that, it was pretty good.
Yes. Something we've not been able to tackle as of yet because of the watery nature of it and its function to hydrate. Intense heat and fire does unfortunately interfere with it, but this is something that we know of and can try and work towards fixing.
It actually would have been even more useful if I was a little bit more patient as well. It's quite good at stopping the effects of acid and stuff like that, but I crawled straight inside as soon as the fight had finished, and it hadn't quite woken up again. In fact, it probably would have made
I mean,
all the
if
difference.
this blighted dragon is anything to go by, the stomach acid, the stomach itself of a dragon is a fantastical thing that can digest magical items and minerals and ores, as well as meat and flesh, and so the acid itself is potent.
Well, I can confirm that.
Do you have anything that can grow skin back naturally?
That sort of magic is beyond our particular skill set. Certainly with damage this extensive.
That's okay. I feel much better.
Well, that is good to know. So, coin. The fee remaining was 75,000 gold pieces. The sending bracelets that were asked for were a total of 20,000 for all 5. You see they don't remark anything, but there is a guilty flick of the eyes up and back down as they look upon your group. The shield enchantment
Insight,
was...
sorry?
Insight check.
Oh,
I do get reliable tell.
I got an 18. But I think I've just figured out what it means.
26.
They have been looking between you all this entire conversation, and there have been flashes of emotion at you two, most visibly physically affected. That same expression flashes once more at the mention of all 5. The flick up to the group and back down. You infer they think you've lost a party member and are respecting the fact that you could have just lost a companion. The shield enchantment was a further 3,500. The loot, we had a modicum of time to enchant, and thus the cost was actually only 15,000, not 17,000 gold pieces. That is a total of 38,500 gold deducted, which means that you have 36,500 gold remaining. What items will you be keeping for yourselves?
Well, I'm gonna keep these boots. It's all the same to y'all.
The boots.
Is this the commissions? Sorry, not the stuff we've already paid for.
So that was all of the commissions that they said you could pay out of pocket for to keep.
So I think I paid for everything up front apart from the aquatic
My
skin.
apart from the aquatic skin, yeah. So you'll be taking the aquatic skin covering off.
Yeah.
Off the cost of what you get. The boots.
And we had 15,000 gold each left to be paid to us, didn't we? Because it was 15,000 up front, 15,000 left.
Yes.
So just, I guess, keep track of what.
Yes.
I
So
guess if we,
of your own personal pot.
so these sending things were
5k a piece. So 5k per person. Wait, no, 4k per person.
Okay, cool.
Terrible.
Yeah, so we would then be sitting on 11
grand each. Yes.
And then okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see you. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, there they are. The aquatic skin covering is 19,500.
Yes.
The boots of giant stature are 2.25k. The diadem, 25.5.
25?
Yes.
I thought they were cheaper than that. I thought you said 15 originally.
Did I say 15 originally?
I felt like I could afford it, but I might have been wrong.
The gloves were 14,150. But the diadem was more expensive.
Okay, I'll have to give the diadem back then, please.
Okay.
So I can't afford it.
I'm so sorry. The null charge was also on commission.
On commission, the
That
null.
was 3,700, I believe.
Okay, so 3,700, yes.
I will give back the skin covering for now, because 19 grand's a lot. But I'll keep the grenade, but I'll have a little chat with
Yeah,
him about
totally fine.
at the end of this.
Okay. This is the money that you are getting back from the RBARA as well. This is not inclusive of any gold that you found
On the excursion.
on the excursion. So you have that as well if you wanted to buy these items.
With my shield,
Yes.
what did I...
You're going to give back the shield that you have. You're going to get your original shield that will be enchanted to +1. So you paid 3.5 gold deposit. You need to pay 3.5 gold now.
The bracelets aren't. You don't need to attune to them, do you? The sending bracelets.
The sending bracelets are all connected together, so no.
How much did you say the diadem was again? Sorry.
25 point... Where's it gone? 25.5. 25.5.
So minus 11 is 26. Is 16.5.
Minus 11 would be 14 points.
Sorry, 11,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 14.5. Cool. Sorry.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
Cool. I will buy it because I forgot.
Good.
Money from the
Amazing.
board.
So I just need to pay 14.5.
Amazing. And if we figure out that actually you should have got a little bit more or less, we can just add that back into your
Jack, we're
total.
talking about a shopping session. I trust your memory more than I do. So.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to pick up here, guys?
Yeah, sorry. I will
Yes.
approach him. I'll bring out the null charge.
Yes.
This I think would be really, really useful in the right circumstance. I struggle to be able to use it. I'd like to use this almost in like an ambush setting. Do you think there's any way you could put a delay on that for me?
A delayed timer.
Just like I don't know if you could. Do you know what I mean? At
Yes.
the minute you throw it in it,
Yes.
and it goes. But it might.
That shouldn't be too hard to artifice into there. Yes, I am sure we
That-
will be able to.
Be all right.
Yes, of course. That will be ready for you by the end of this day.
Perfect. Well, while you're working, it wasn't just myself that got digested. I was wondering, would you be able to? And I'll pull out the bow. It's almost as it was, but it looks like it's kind of warped. So instead of curving like that, it curves down to the middle and then kind of curves
Yeah.
out at almost
Yeah.
like a clockwise twist.
Okay.
This is very precious to me. Do you think there'd be a chance of maybe getting it facing the right way and then making sure that couldn't happen again?
Yes, we'll need to do a series of mending spells on this to restore it to its original functionality. Is that what you require?
If that's okay, and then I just don't want it to be able to get affected like that again. Do you reckon there's a chance you could just reinforce it, maybe make it a bit stronger?
Yes. That won't be by the end of today. This will be tomorrow, I believe, that you will need to
That's okay.
collect this.
Yeah. How much is that going to set me back?
That will be
I'm basically just plus oneing it, if that's okay.
1,425 extra gold.
Okay.
They round up to 1,500 for the mending services.
Okay. Do you know what? I will take the aquatic skin as well then.
Cool.
So 19.5 plus 1.5.
Yes.
Okay.
Anything else to be purchased, guys? Spell, components, potions.
Do they have any more gem encrusted bowls?
You had some on
Yes.
commission.
I've already got them. I got them before I left.
Did you get all 4?
Yeah.
They will be able
It
to
was-
make you.
It was 3, I think.
Was it 3?
I think so.
There's
Or maybe 4.
4, but we used
Yeah.
one.
4, but you used 1.
Yeah, I didn't
Have
ask
you
for
got
any more.
3 left?
Yeah.
Oh, then you did collect all 4.
Yeah,
They will be able to make you 1 today,
Cool.
by the end of today.
Sweet. I will get another 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, can I have that?
Oh, I can't. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous right now.
Cool, that's fine, and I'll get another one. I might just be like, I don't know how long we're gonna be here, like in terms of days, but I might just like commission. Could I like just message you in the morning to get another one commissioned for that night?
Yes, absolutely.
Sweet.
I'll see what sort of how many we can produce for
But
you.
as soon as I know, I'll let you know, and I might just get a bunch of them.
Perfect. Certainly.
Kirtle's gotta eat.
Absolutely. Yeah, but of course.
Man, you must really, really enjoy that gumbo.
Yep. Cool. All right.
Okay. Any other purchases?
Oh, you're mending my bow?
Yes.
Do you think you could mend some of my other things? I was gonna go around and try and mend them at specialist shops, but if you're confident in...
It depends on what they are, but
Alright.
we could try.
How do you feel about thieves' tools? They're not your standard ones. They're not metal. They're made out of hardwood.
These should be repairable.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
What about my Fletcher's tools? They're for making arrows.
We can do that as well.
Thank you very much. That's it. I think everything else is either fully broken or, yeah, perfect. Thank you.
They charge you an extra 150 gold.
Absolutely.
Can we sell stuff to them as well?
Might be able to.
Because I'll pull out the war pick. I don't know if y'all have any. I mean, this is a magical weapon, but I don't really need it or want it. Can I sell it to you?
In good condition. It's not a modern make by any means necessary. The runage is very well executed. Yes, I believe we could take this off your hands. Is the war pick +1 or +2? I can't
plus
remember. +1. We could probably take this off your hands for 1,100 gold.
1,500.
I'm afraid it's not worth that.
1,002.
Make a persuasion check.
That's 275 each.
2 on the die for a 9.
That's your answer, Fee.
All right, 1,100.
Yes. Wonderful.
Pleasure doing
Thank you
business.
very much. And handing over 1,100 gold.
Are you gonna keep the sword now that you have the?
Yes, I'm
the
keeping
loot?
the sword.
Oh, because you might get a bit of money for the sword.
I'm not selling the sword.
What we're just about.
I'm not selling the sword.
You're not at liberty to
No,
sell
no,
anything
no.
that you don't want to. Anything that you...
What about this?
What the hell? Oh, it's... I thought you were doing branding again.
how
doing
branding?
What the fuck? No! The staff.
The staff of the
Yes.
adder.
Staff of the Adder.
Ah, right.
It's pretty. I've been using it to chase around this little horse figure. Hold the horse figure for a second.
Oh.
That was like me, and I was. This is the dragon, and that was me getting eaten alive. But I want the horse back. Actually, you can have the staff.
Delightful. I would definitely get him seen to as quickly as possible. Yes. I see that.
It makes the evenings pass real quick.
This is a very
in
fine
love with him.
figurine
I am in
of
love.
wondrous power. This is not something I would be willing to purchase. However, the staff we could probably...
Oh, I'm not selling the horse toy. Sorry.
Oh,
That's
then
just
there
a
you are.
little.
The staff I could probably take a look at, if
Yeah,
I
sure.
may. Thank you very much. Yes. This could be resold. Again, very, very odd. Did you find these in
The horde?
the Blightlands? Yes. My goodness me. This
Yeah, if you
must
wanna-
be pre-cycle 0.
some powerful druids thing.
Yeah.
It was like, wasn't it? I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
found a
yeah.
body.
So
and they
probably
had-
could be
It was in the
thousands of
horde.
years old. That stuff.
Well,
Cycle,
yes,
sorry.
if we...
It's made up a whole new system. there.
The Blightlands have existed since modern history was recorded,
Right.
which means that we think that they are at least 5,500 cycles old-ish. So these are old items.
Yeah, if you want to activate that staff, you got to say "but splooge."
That's the...
That's the activation code. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
All right. I will not activate it here, of course.
Oh, we don't want that to
Sure.
happen.
Yeah. But don't forget "but splooge."
Thank you very much for the reiteration.
You're welcome. Shouldn't have let me have that
The staff. The staff is.
It's a good walking stick.
It is a very good walking stick. We could potentially take this off your hands for. $2,300 gold.
Oh, great. Do
Okay.
are you sure you want to part with it? You have so much fun.
Well, it is good fun, but
I mean, that's a lot of gold, but what about? I'm assuming she's gonna come back, right? It might be real
Who?
good for Sadie. You know?
Sadie ain't coming back.
She what?
Sadie's not coming back.
Oh.
Unless we wanted to die.
I mean, I just started. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail the conversation. I just thought.
well, no. Well, maybe we can send it back
There
to her
are-
house and she can keep it.
There are ways in which one can return people to you. Those powers, they do exist in the world. They are rare, but it's not unheard of.
Oh, Professor, you're getting the wrong end of the staff. She didn't
No.
die. She just left.
That's a good way of looking at it.
I'll hang on to the staff for now. It seems to hold some sentimental value.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can put it in a nice place.
No, I mean she's not.
Boulder.
Thank you. No, I mean she's not.
Oh God. Fuck me.
Okay, you know what? You guys wrap up. I'll be outside,
No. Okay.
and I'm gonna leave the room just for like a breath of fresh air.
They don't seem to notice the slip up.
Perfect. I will keep the staff. I will
I got another
give
wanted
you
person,
£150 for.
Sigismund,
150
you
quid.
leave Professor Gliglynot's office. It is difficult to process the loss of someone, and I'm assuming that you all worked very closely together.
Very closely.
My condolences.
That's right, we're still recovering.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
I think we're good.
Wonderful. Well, my debt is settled. I shall inform Marlia Copland of your completed contract. And Dawntakers, thank you so very much for this. As I said, this is monumental for us.
Make sure you do good with it.
We shall do good work with this.
For the people. Not just the Abara.
But of course, we are for the people, for them to come and learn and advance themselves. So, hopefully this will work towards that.
Sometimes the people that need the most help are the people that aren't perhaps in a position to learn. So, yeah. Just think on that. Maybe there's some way you can do some good for the whole city, not just for the students of your academy.
Oh, we please don't get me wrong. Yes, we do welcome in students, but we do good for the benefit of the whole country. Magical item production, the production of the stone sentries that you see wandering around the streets, that is to increase safety and stability within the city. We have the people at heart here. You can achieve great things through arcanic potential, and that is why we learn. That's why we study.
Good. Not trying to pick that apart. I'm just
No, but of course.
partial to the common man, shall we say?
Yes, understandably so.
Right. Well, I gotta go console our friend.
And you have my condolences as well, Dawn Takers. And I hope to see you again.
All right, let's go. As Willow leaves, she'll leave like her coin purse just like on a table or something that's in the room, or on a desk or something.
Okay.
Just so then we leave, and as we get like outside the door and a bit down the corridor, she goes, "Oh crap, my coin purse!" And she's gonna run back in to get it.
Oh,
Sorry, I left my coin purse.
not a problem.
No, you're all right. Oh, actually, is there how do you pronounce it? Blood Tulaktan?
Blood Tuluktan, the mother of night and knowing, yes.
Yes, her. Is there a temple for her anywhere in here, or?
Her effigy exists in the upper libraries, but temple-wise, you would probably be better going to what is essentially her father, the god Atna. His temple is at the very top of the central tower, and you might be able to find solace with him. Unless, of course, you would like to speak to Blood Tuluktan herself, you might try the library just underneath his temple. Are you going for a place of meditation or to seek knowledge?
Oh, seek knowledge. It's all right. I know what to do with all of that. You've helped.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay. All right. And I'll walk out. Got it.
Oh, good. Good.
Did I... words. Did I get my loot back? Is he brought it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
you
sweet.
did. You were in the speaking of all of this coinage and the cost of these magic items. The magic items were bequeathed unto you.
Lovely. Is there anything like... As I'm like tuning it, as we walk down the corridor, I'm just like tuning it up. Like, yeah, no, they've definitely stretched the strings a little bit. Is there anything like aesthetically different?
So, upon the loot, you now see a series of runes carved into the neck of it that are a dull icy blue, and they, as you strum the strings ever so slightly, each time all of the runes sort of only just about glowing.
Oh yeah, this is cool. Anyway,
Okay. What else do you have to take care of today, Dawn Takers?
I would go to a music shop if no one's doing anything else, but that's
Yeah.
all I have to do.
Okay.
kind of wanted to see Ocnanut and see if he'd discovered anything about Graveshore, but I don't know if it's too soon.
It wouldn't have been too soon. Certainly, you sent the messages sort of at the top end of the journey back. So there's time passed that they might have made a discovery, so you can ask to be shown to Ocnanut's chambers.
I think I will. I'll use the sending bracelet to send to anyone.
Yeah, so there is by
just say-
request of Cricket, there is an extra stone that sends to all the bracelets at once.
Send to all.
Yes.
I'm gonna go see Ognanud, see if he's discovered anything about Graveshore. I'll meet you at the tavern or wherever, or I'll catch you up. How many words does this thing?
How many words does this thing?
What? Does anyone want to do anything?
No, I have nothing to do.
Okay.
So, Arcanist of Wixka. Music shop. Should we go there first?
No.
You guys, if anyone wants to come to the music shop,
I've got nothing else to do, so.
well, come along then. You can help me pick out some new panpipes.
Yeah, you guys go do that.
What are you doing?
I'll wait for Siggy here. Boulder. Sticky. Sorry.
Do these bracelets work like as far as you? I suppose they must do, right? Because the rings only work a little bit, but
Is it one?
He's not.
Yeah, how do they work? I don't even know.
It's a sending.
It's the sending spell.
And how many do you get?
well,
I will.
we're gonna talk about that.
I,
in a break.
Oh, right, okay,
I will
sorry.
give you the mechanics
Okay,
in
right.
that. I will give you the mechanics in the break. You get
Okay.
25 words. It's the sending spell.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay. Video.
I believe it's an unlimited amount of time, unlimited amount of goes, but
That's like-
I
That's
don't
it.
want
It was
to.
a
I
spending
can't
item.
find the item,
Yeah.
That's
so I
fine.
will.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's only for us. Like we can't use
Yes,
it to send to
yeah,
anyone. You know?
Well, come on then, Shins. Let's go.
Okay. Cool. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I mean, I can do this now. The bracelets?
Yes. Not that.
Not the hand. No, that was very.
Yeah.
We can talk about this now.
That's.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about the hand that you're keeping stuff from me.
Need to put it on the other
Yeah.
list.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So Antonia and Cricket, you are heading off to the music shop.
Yes, we
You are going to see Arcanist of Wixka, and Willow is just staying behind.
To go talk to Blood Tulaktan and maybe
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
Eeny, meeny,
I'll go
miny,
first.
mo.
Okay. You ask to be chaperoned over to Oknanut's office, and you are led in, and he is sat at a desk. You can see Venyik is in the room, just sat in a corner, just minding his own business. You do see that there is another individual in the office with Oknanut, a woman, long, sort of brownish hair that goes just past her shoulders, halfling, so she is short, her back to you, but as the door opens, she turns and she has rounded features, bags under her eyes. As she turns back to continue speaking, you can see that she's like chipped a tooth. Is dressed in clothes that almost don't befit her person. She looks tired and not beaten up, but do you know what I mean? Beat up.
Yeah.
But the clothes she's wearing are quite formal, very well kept, well made, that sort of thing. There's just a slight disconnect. But you are shown in, and Arcanist of Fuixka looks at you. Sigismund.
No. What?
Fuck me.
What?
Fuck me.
Isn't that from the cartoon?
Yeah.
It's the little-
Teletubbies.
Yeah, but it's Oknunut, isn't it? So
The learned scholar. Yeah.
learned
yeah.
scholar. No. You know that's not what they call me. I fear I may have disarmed Jack.
No.
This is the RP.
No.
This is the RP. Jack's in
He's
character.
got a bowl of tubby tustard right in front of him.
Tubby Tustard.
Anyway,
Custard, mate. Anyway.
Sigismund.
No. Boulder. Remember? How you doing?
I am well.
Told you not to call me that. It's not funny.
So sorry. My apologies. Bear with me. Bear with me one moment.
I will be one more.
If we could end our session here, come and see me. Come and see me tomorrow, same time, and we will talk further. Yes. Thank you. And the halfling gets up, walks out,
Ma'am.
just nods. The door closes behind you. My sincere apologies about that, Sigismund.
Okay, everybody does
Boulder,
it, you know.
Yes.
No, I've never seen you so flustered.
Well, I did not want to incriminate you, but if I may quell your fears, Heather is under my charge, let's say. I do not think she will think anything of it, nor say anything to anyone of note.
So she can be trusted?
With this, yes. She
Okay.
is a troubled individual,
Oh no.
but I am trying to help her.
She okay?
Make me a persuasion check.
Persuade.
Oh,
A natural 20.
super persuasive.
It's a natty 20, Jack.
For a grand total
For a
of
grand total of 27.
27 is very good.
Rather good.
Grandma.
Really good.
Yes, dearie?
All right, Kendall.
I happened upon Miss Moss Boulder back as I was passing through Leatherforth. I discovered that she was the perpetrator of a number of deaths within the city, not of her own volition. Heather suffers from lycanthropy. She is a werewolver.
She's a what now?
A werewolver.
She's a werewolf.
No, a werewolf is a wolf. A werewolver is a wolverine.
Whoa. Cool.
She's only
Hugh
wee.
Jackman.
Hugh Jackman? She turns into Hugh Jackman under a full moon?
So now we've got David Hasselhoff.
Hugh Jackman.
One day, Jack.
I appreciated it, Jack.
One day you'll just get
I really
through a
like the
sentence.
nuance you're bringing to this story.
Thank you.
Wait. So she turns into a huge jacked man?
End scene.
Scene.
This is a
I'm
punishment.
so sorry.
Thanks for all the help, Argonaut. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
When I discovered that she was afflicted with this curse, I sought to try and help her, to discover if there was a way to neutralize the affliction in her veins, or to try and find a way for her to control it.
Is this why you wanted that book on the blood goddess from us? The one you originally sent us to the Blightlands for?
No, my work here never had lycanthropy as part of my intent to study. It just so happened that I happened upon Heather, and so I thought I could help.
Okay. Well, it was very noble of you. I wish you all the best with that one. Curses are not fun.
They are not.
Anyway.
Yes, my
To
apologies.
business.
What can I do for you?
Well, you remember when I dropped you that message about the grave shore?
Yes.
I just wondered if you had made any headway.
Not a lot, I am afraid, Sigismund. Graveshore is a stretch of the Clawmark coast on the southern edge of Belladrin. It used to be a city. From the reports that have been given, it's now so named because the graveyard that is supposed to have been there has been scattered onto the shore, and there are now graves littering along the coastline in that part of the Blightlands.
What, the graves were moved from the graveyard to the beach?
I assume from what I have read that in the first cataclysm, the cliffside was struck so heavily that it crumbled, taking part of the city with it and the graveyard itself.
Oh.
That is how it gets its name.
Okay. Okay, well, cool. I mean, not cool. Creepy. But, if there is any more information you can find out, just...
If I have the time, I will return to my studies and I will try and glean some more information for you if I can.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Just trying to think if there's anything else I want to ask him about. There's one other little thing that's slightly concerning. I found this, and I'll pull out the sword, and I'll just kind of.
I'm okay. Go on. Go on.
I'll just lay it across my hands. I found this in the dragon's. Oh yeah, we killed the dragon, by the way.
I assumed that because you had returned, you were successful, not without marks, but
Yeah. I know it looks pretty cool though, right?
you can wear it proudly as a mask of victory.
Hell yeah. But I found this in the hoard, which and it's a very cool sword. I don't know. I've been feeling kind of negative since I found it.
You go to say this, Sigismund, and the voice in your head whispers, "Do not tell him. He will try and take me away from you. He seeks power. I do not share it."
Is that compelling me to act, or is it?
Yes.
Okay.
In the same way that you feel drawn to the sword, you wish not to divulge any information that would intrigue anybody to take it off you.
Okay. In which case, I'll go, I found the sword, and I've been feeling that it's really cool, and I wanted to show it to you.
It is a...
No. You look with your eyes, not with your hands.
Inspiration.
Thank you.
Seeing doesn't involve touching.
Seeing doesn't involve touching.
It is a fine blade.
And I'll just... Right?
It is of good make.
Yeah.
and seems untouched by any of the Blightland's accursed effects, which is good. Wield it well.
I will. Huh. I just kind of wanted to brag about it, really.
This is
I'm sheathing it, not stabbing myself. Okay.
this is in part why what dragons remain are sought after, for they usually hold great items of power.
I also found an urn with a dead guy in it.
Steve.
I'm assuming he's a guy. I'm summoning
I
it.
would take care of that and maybe lay it to rest
Aw.
out of respect.
Yeah. Spoil sport. Okay, anyway. We're gonna be in the city for the next few days, I think, so... No. So, yeah, if there's anything else you need help with, just
Certainly,
let us know.
I shall.
Nice to see you.
And
Vanek.
you, Boulder.
Boulder.
Yes,
That's right.
That is correct.
Uh-huh.
Sorry
Vanek?
again.
And I shall turn.
And you exit.
Yep.
Whilst this has been going on, Willow and Antonia.
They're together.
Cricket and Antonia. Did I say Willow?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
Wow.
Keep
fucking
track of
idiot.
everything.
I'm having a bit of a breakdown today. Cricket and Antonia, you are going to find a music shop.
Yes.
Yes.
A musical.
You can easily find one. Are you going for an expensive one? A mid-range one?
I do not know the city. I will go to the first one I find.
That will probably be in the balcony district from where you are exiting, which is at the RBARA. So yes, the balcony district. So high end.
Perfect.
You are given a choice of a set of panpipes. There are 3. One set has been it's like a is it walnut with those beautiful like
Yeah.
curling serrated patterns, but it has been stained almost a like oxidized copper verdigris color. Beautiful, highly polished. There is another set that looks to be a highly polished black wood, and each of the air holes is inlaid with like pearl or ivory or something else.
Like fire opal-y kind of shiny.
Not fire opaly, it's
Right,
more
okay.
white.
Yes, okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there is a third that is a very beautiful, just plain varnished wooden set. So it's sort of an amberish, yellowish colour.
How are they? Are they like glued together? Or are they braided together with like cloth so they all sit?
The wooden set is braided with a very fine black twine. The other 2 look like they are affixed together with some form of unseen glue or fixative or something like that.
I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to take the walnut ones. I've got that single pipe from my old ones. I want to replace the same note with my old cedar. So it would be like walnut, walnut, cedar, walnut,
Yeah.
walnut, walnut, walnut.
Cool. Definitely can be done by the end of today. They need to like break it apart.
Is that something we could do with mending in a tavern?
Not with mending, because
Okay.
it wouldn't. It doesn't fuse material.
yeah,
it
okay.
magically restores lost material. So you would have to get some form of fixative, but that's probably doable.
I will let them do it. I'll come back at the end of the day.
Yeah,
But that's
no
fine.
worries. You can do so.
Actually, I'll tell them I'll come back tomorrow because I'm coming back from my bow tomorrow and they're close together. So I'll do that.
Perfect. Okay.
I will also purchase a little set of egg shakers,
Yeah.
and I will purchase a massive set of cymbals. And I will purchase. I don't know if you're gonna have this
By
in
stealth.
Elthansia.
Go on.
You know the
Oh,
Whistle.
God.
A slide whistle.
yeah.
Yeah, you'd be able to find one of those.
Yes, please.
Puts on his CV. That's why.
I'm actually really good with them. Grungs have a natural proficiency.
No.
Are you making the jump from thief to one-man band?
No, you'll see what I'm doing.
Oh, no.
You can purchase all of those from this shop.
Thank you very much. How much will that set me back?
So the panpipes plus the reconstruction of the panpipes plus a slide whistle and a set of cymbals and a set of shakers. Say 250 gold.
250. Yeah, okay, sound. I will take that. Thank you very much. 250 gold's 25 platinum.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'll buy all of those things.
You do so.
Thank you so much.
Tony's just watching you like.
He's got a really cheeky smirk on his face.
Your panpipes will be done in a matter of hours. So like mid-afternoon to late evening if you wanted to pick them up.
Okay. And then are we walking back to a tavern? Is that right?
Yeah, I don't. Someone said tavern. No one decided which.
Let's go King's Watch. We all know.
King's Watch. Okay.
Reply all. King's Watch. King's Watch. Everyone go. King's Watch.
Cool.
My ear.
As we are moseying on back, Cricket will just kind of be nattering away, chatting away like, oh man, oh God, there's one of those big stone guards. And the conversation will drop, and then it'll pick up. And then after a while, Cricket will go, hey Tony,
Yeah.
have you read any good books recently?
No.
No?
No.
He'll just really, really surreptitiously lay the wanted poster in your hand, and you go, looks like you acquired a few.
The audacity.
Does it look like me?
Only in the sense that there's a tiefling woman there. It's a very rough estimation of
What's the
your
hair doing?
features.
It's giving.
It's
What is it giving then?
Giving moody.
it's giving crib. These wanted posters, as I have said before,
Stickman. Okay.
yeah, they're not drawn by a hyper talented artist. They're very rough and ready, even when they know exactly who they're meant to be describing. This is a very ambiguous representation of a grey tiefling woman. That's it.
Okay. Shit, right. Sorry, this is Kendall.
Take your time, take your time. I'm watching Dewi try and draw.
Excellent.
You tell me when you're ready.
I think she takes it from you, and you see like a visible internal like shit. Like you see that in her, but then she'll attempt to cover it up with confusion. And I think she'll just like look around and just fold it up and put it away as they walk.
That's the first poster I saw, but I've seen 2 or 3 more.
Right.
I'm just trying to give you as much heads up as possible.
Thanks.
Are you okay?
I think it's just see that she literally doesn't. She doesn't know right now.
All right, come on then. Put your hood up. And we'll walk back to the tavern.
Inspiration. Whilst this has been going on,
It's perfect.
Can.
Okay.
Willow.
Yes.
Hello, darling.
Hi.
You head up away from Professor Griggly-Knot's office towards the upper libraries of the central tower
Yes.
of the Arbara.
Yes. Siggy, I'll meet you outside in about 20 minutes. I'm still here.
Okay.
You head up to the library, a familiar space, fairly busy in here, though very quiet. You can see the librarians, the clerics of knowledge, wandering to and fro, and you can see that there are two effigies on the walls facing each other, one of which you recognize to be a representation of the Mother of Night and Knowing.
Alright, I've not done this before. I'll walk like round to it and like lean my back on like a wall.
Okay, yeah.
Why? I'm here. How do we do this?
There is no answer.
You said to come talk.
Nothing.
I put my hand on the effigy. Please. I just want to know. I just want to know why I'm here.
Willow, make me a religion check. At advantage.
Natural 20. For
For a total of?
23.
The room doesn't move, but you feel it change. You turn around and you're in a circular room. No entrances, no exits, just books. And you look up and they just keep on extending up. No ceiling, no stopping.
That's cool.
There are no arches that obfuscate your view. There are no tables. There are no chairs. No glowing crystal. No walkways around. Just bookshelves. The effigy is the only thing that remains on the wall. It's the only thing that breaks up this entire expanse of books. As you turn, the more familiar figure of Blood Tuluk Tan stands in the center of the room. Willow, you've come to speak with me.
Yeah.
Before you ask your questions, I will inform you that I may not have any answers that you find fulfilling, but I will do my best to inform you if I can. What is it you wish to know?
here, I suddenly feel foolish. Because if you can't see her, that's right, Sadie said, you can't see Tony?
No, I have never been, nor am I able to see her. But I will say the pursuit of knowledge is never foolish.
What do you see when you see me?
I see you.
What do you know? How does it work? I don't.
It is hard to describe, Willow. How do you dream? How do you see? It is my very existence that allows me to know you in your entirety. And yet, I am never allowed to see what you could become.
Okay.
There are forces that prevent me from doing so. Play their little games. But sometimes we can see the possibilities.
I'm not sure you'd see possibilities with me. I guess it depends what he wants from me.
You said, Haverin, this is Jack trying to remember. You said Haverin sees you as special.
Yeah. And Tony's protecting me. Though she doesn't know why.
That is not surprising. Wards of my kin rarely act out of knowledge. Even those who worship gods of such things. It is the nature of faith.
But I don't know why I'm being protected. I haven't even got a clue. I'm just a girl with 3 parents who traveled and lost them all. And now I'm being protected and I don't know why. And he won't tell me.
Willow, I am sorry. Rarely do we divulge information without cause, without a price. And I can only assume that if you are as important to him as you say, so much so that he would bestow upon to you an invisible guardian, protected from even my eyes, you are significant.
I don't want to be.
Rarely is our destiny what we want or what we envisaged. Rarely do the threads create a picture that we could have guessed. But there is nothing we can do about that, apart from accept and embrace it and try and meet our future with confidence and purpose and carry on weaving the picture.
I don't think it's a good thing. But hey, maybe he'll lend me his blindfold. So that I don't have to see what's coming.
Ben, inspiration. Willow sees nothing untoward. But for Ben's acknowledgement, that doesn't register with her.
Fuck me.
So sorry, do you mean that as in that sentence was never said?
No.
Just, I don't see any. The Willow doesn't notice
Willow
it.
doesn't notice any reaction from Blood to Tan
Okay, I see you.
at all.
Mhm.
And for the sake of context for Ben,
Yeah.
what either Willow or Ben was trying to elicit does not work.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is why I gave inspiration, because it was genius. I do not like having my eyes covered, Willow. Your friend Sadie was a tool with which I could alleviate that. The mortals have many a purpose. I can only assume that his reasons were merciful.
Mercy is a loose term.
Yes, you are right.
The bar set by the person who is giving the mercy.
Or how their actions impact the person to be receiving mercy. It is a mercy to put a suffering animal to sleep. Your time here is at an end, Willow, I'm afraid. I hope that this conversation has been at least in part enlightening. You hear the silence that hangs in the air, and after a moment of that silence, she just looks at you and a book falls from somewhere high out of sight, and then another and another, and this eternal tower of tomes crumples in on itself. And you awake. And that is where we're going to take our break. I thought you were going to jump into The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
I can do if you want.
Just a moment. Please join us after the break. We will be a couple of minutes. And welcome back.
And welcome, Jack.
And welcome.
Back in black.
Yeah.
Very good.
I was going to say the heart attack that has been this first half for Kendall.
Yeah.
Dawn Takers.
Dawn.
You have the
Panic.
rest of the day, the afternoon/evening, by the time you've taken care of most of those jobs. If you want to collect items like the null charge and the musical instruments and stuff, the bow won't be ready till tomorrow.
I will go back tomorrow for the bow, the null charge, and the panpipes,
Cool.
but I will have taken the
You will have
cymbals,
taken all of the
slide-
music.
Yeah,
Yeah, perfect.
Um,
You all heading back to the King's what?
I guess so. No, I guess so. Yeah, because you told us to meet you there.
Yeah, but yes. And
Yeah.
So I
you
guess
said
I'll meet up
before.
with you.
Yeah, I was going to say I'll wait downstairs in the foyer
Yeah.
for...
You do so. You meet
Willow.
up with Sigismund and
Hi.
Well, hello.
You okay?
Yeah, where were you?
I went up to the library.
Oh, okay. What for?
I was trying to see if I could have some information about this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's walk and talk.
Okay. All right. And do they say King's Arms? A watch? King's Watch?
King's Watch, yeah.
What's King's Arms?
King's Arms. It's a pub in Salford, isn't
Who
it?
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
performed
it's a
there.
theatre.
Yeah.
Yeah. King's Arms. Yeah. I performed there.
All right.
Anyway.
We're on our way.
Can I, as we go,
All right.
if I may, Uddy, if I may, yeah, let's walk and talk. You all right with that thing? Because you and Tony seem to be having like a real tizzy about it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand why you didn't show it off or, you know, tell everybody about it. I was just kind of upset that I was the last one to know.
Sadie doesn't know.
Sadie's not here.
Tony wasn't meant to know either. I didn't tell her.
Right.
Really, she kind of, you know, the last time we were at the King's Watch, when all the shit happened,
Oh, yeah.
she kind of, I think that was her last going down, swinging punch thing.
Right. What, she brought it up? Or-
Yeah, I think it was like a deflection thing. It was the only thing she had on me at the time.
See.
So it was just easier to kind of call her bluff with it.
So did you find anything out? Or?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, you know, we can keep looking. You're helping me, I'll help you. So,
Yeah, I don't think we will.
Oh, no?
Yeah, I think it's you know how blood can't see Tony? Do you remember Sadie said that?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
I think it's a similar thing. Tony seemed to recognize it, but was also being honest and not knowing stuff about it. And
So she recognized it, but she didn't know nothing about it?
it was weird.
That's confusing.
It was like hitting it was like thinking there's a door, and then you go to open the door, and it's like a brick wall, and there was actually no door there at all. It's like
It's just a painting of a door.
yeah.
Right. Huh. Well, maybe we could, I don't know, ask a doctor?
No, it's all right. It's been on me for a long time, so.
Well, I mean, it's a birthmark, right? You were born with it.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what it is.
You don't know?
No.
Oh. Is it a tattoo that you forgot?
No, unless they tattooed a baby.
Well, I got a couple of tattoos that I don't remember getting because I was blasted. So,
Yeah.
but I wasn't a baby.
No.
Okay, well, as long as you're okay, that's the main thing.
Sure.
Took a long time to say that, Willow.
Getting tired of masking, so.
Oh, I know how that goes.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't have to no more. I don't look like
Yep.
know who.
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Not that I can recommend that either because now I don't know who I am.
I know who you are.
I know who you are. My big sister.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Takes you about 30 minutes to get back over to the King's Watch, where Cricket and Antonia already reside. Will you have just gotten a room?
will.
Come on, Cricket.
This
Ultimate betrayal.
bitch.
You want to know what this hand does?
We'll get a couple of rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get a couple of rooms, and we are downstairs playing squares.
Oh, I think Tony would not
Squares.
want to sit down.
We are not downstairs. We are not playing squares. We are
Well, we
sitting
can
in
play
silence.
squares.
We are upstairs playing squares. Finally, we made it. We've got a plan. We're playing squares upstairs.
Playing
the only
squares
one?
upstairs. Lovely stuff.
Yeah.
And via the new sending stone charms that you have divulged this information
Room
to your
315.
companions. And they join you.
And that's what you meant.
Room 315, as if we've got room 1 and room 5.
Can I just ask, like, on the way back, did Cricket push anymore, or was it very much like we'll just leave it until we get to the tavern?
He saw that you were floundering, and yeah, with a kind of sigh of defeat, he was like, well, I'm not going to push this. I'll just wait till we're all together.
And then
we'll
kind
try
of
again."
was like, let's play squares or whatever.
Yeah, I think he kind of, the small talk fell off. He was
Yeah.
just kind of walking along. And then we got the rooms, and then we sat in the room, and then there was maybe a couple of minutes of silence. And
Yeah, you'll see Tony's very in her head. So
Yeah.
she would have just.
yeah, I think after 2 or 3 minutes of Cricket saying nothing at all, the
Yeah.
scattiness took over, and he was like, well, fuck, we got to do something. What was that game you played with Sadie? What was that weird?
Oh, squares.
Yeah, show me that.
Okay, back of the wanted poster.
Nice. That's cool. That's cool.
Incredible.
That's really cool.
But eventually you all not coerce, congregate.
Congregate.
Thank you. Good Lord.
I think there's like a moment where, as we're walking up to this tavern, where it kind of just feels very. Obviously, Ben's putting this in for dramatic irony, but I think there is a moment where it's like we're approaching a tavern that Cricket and Tony have spoken to, and has told us to go to. Sorry, and we're going to meet them again, and it feels almost identical, aside from the fact that we don't have Sadie as to the last time. And I think for that, I'm going to place just like a tingle on the back of Willow's neck, where she just doesn't know that something's coming, but she just has like a chill of just like.
Deja vu.
Yeah.
Almost.
Oh,
And I think she might just be like, oh, deja vu. Woo.
Yeah. I think Siggy's lapsed into a sort of thoughtful silence as they walk. And at a certain moment before we hit the tavern, he's like, of course. And then he just kind of keeps
the woman, maybe?
and then he strides into the tavern, and he's already got a pint of ale in his hand as he walks into the room.
Line.
I
Line.
love Ben's acting as
Square.
walking, because you do a little shoulder
Square.
forwards thing. I just imagine Willow like
Square.
that.
Fuck's sake, Tony.
Square. Square.
All right, okay.
And Siggy, I have had a completely brilliant idea. Tony, why don't we take Cricket to your temple? And then he can get healed that way.
So she's
Right?
gonna hold up the wanted poster.
What in the ancestors' name?
Yeah, so maybe
Inspiration.
I'll push Siggy in.
Loudmouth ass inside.
I grabbed the wanted poster.
No.
Is this you? What? It doesn't even look like you.
Yeah, no, it just kind of does look like me.
Why
so
are you
it's-
What is
It's not.
religious? What?
Religious terrorism? What is it?
Sacrilege.
Religious sacrilege and theft of holy text.
Religious sacrilege and theft of holy text.
What did you steal?
It's a terribly worded poster because you can't have an unreligious sacrilege.
Yeah.
What did you steal? Did you steal something? When did you steal? What? Why? Well, I'm the wanted guy. I'm the wanted guy.
I don't
That's
want-
his thing.
that's-
Why are
That's
you
like
coming for my
grappling
gig?
someone in a battle.
Yeah. You're coming from our gig.
I did that with the saber tooth.
You're all taking this very well.
I'm not. I'm freaking out. This is not good. They're going to be after us both now.
I'm just expecting that you're not going to be able to tell us anything about this, so...
Wait, hang on.
Will actually say that.
Yeah. So I'm coming in slightly less expectant of you.
We are more than welcome to have the first half of the conversation, but I know the second half will be, I can't tell you nothing.
Hold on. And Siggy's going to start rooting around in his pack and pulls out the Mask of Disguise. I think you need this more than I do now. And I will give it to Tony.
Try it on.
Thank you.
Yeah. What?
Do I have to attune to it? Yeah.
You have to attune to it.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Well, I mean, it worked really well for me the first time, but those statue thingies...
Yeah, that's the thing.
Sadie said they can get rid of magic.
Yeah,
This is not good.
I know.
We have to go. We have to leave. Again.
That's fine. I don't have anything to do here, so I can just stay here.
Does anyone have anything to do here?
Well, we were going to go. I wanted to go to the Temple of Haverin anyway.
I'm sorry.
Because I wanted to see about...
I know. You can go without me. Go without me.
I don't know. It's kind of, he's your god, you know. It would have been nice to have a proper introduction from someone who knows what they're doing.
He's heard you before. He can hear you again.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, and you didn't need a temple last time.
No, but...
But also,
you know.
you should have a look at... I mean, there's a whole faith district, so if you wanted to, you could look at any god, but,
True.
Anyway,
I just thought, and we could get the best healing there because we have an inn, but we can't do that now.
I'm fine. I'm doing
You're
all right.
not fine,
Oh,
Cricket.
yeah.
You're fucked, dude.
I'm working on it.
Oh, how?
Intuition.
Oh, okay.
I never summoned a wall of fire before you got petrified. You never saw it, but I've summoned fire out of nowhere. You were petrified at the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's what triggered
when I
the
was
moment.
a rock star, yeah.
Yeah. You might have seen the fan art, but... and I'd never called lightning down until I felt the need to.
Okay. So
And,
maybe you can do something?
Yeah.
Because
Just maybe don't burn me in a wall of fire. That might.
it's about
be
time
the
we
only-
address the elephant in the room. You're not okay, Cricket, and we need to fix that. But as long as we have options, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
My other question was, I didn't do my thing. What did you do, Tony? I'm assuming this is you. Like, how many great skinned tieflings are there out there?
yeah.
You did this, the thing?
Yeah.
What happened?
I did it, okay? Just... So... I'm sorry that I have to put you in this position, but...
I have so many questions.
You won't get any answers.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Was this since you've known me? Just so I have a ballpark?
Does it matter?
Yeah.
Why? I did it. Doesn't matter when I did it. And I know you guys won't understand. And that's why I don't tell you things. So,
I think we don't understand because you don't tell us things.
I don't want to... I'm sorry that I've put you in this position. It's selfish and I'm sorry. But we can't stay here. Or at least I can't stay here, so
Okay, so we go. Your country needs liberating anyway. I work best in nature, so...
Yeah, I missed the stars. That was nice.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we're safe in this room anyway, so Siggy, come and help me get some beers. We can have an evening of a nice bed. We can get up and we can leave the city tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. I can get them.
I can help.
Sure you can, buddy.
Ah!
Oh, sorry. For what it's worth.
Con check.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, 13 plus 17.
Yeah, oh, just by one though.
Oh,
Come on. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I bet I can carry more than you can.
What were you gonna say?
For what it's worth, I trust you. And if you did do this thing, I trust it was for the right reasons. I'm not happy about it, but you helped me in my dire need. So I'm willing to help you.
I'd like to insert check Tony when he says that to her. Basically, I'm looking for any semblance of physical shame or regret.
Okay, give me an insight check.
I think as well, just from when you said, then we'll go, and when you looked at her, you would have seen such an emotional reaction to you saying that, because I feel like that's the first time that it's felt like previous Willow and Tony.
I'm going to use the inspiration. It's not great. 20.
I rolled a 6.
Shocking.
That's what you see. Easy.
There is no shame. There is just belief in confirming what he said.
Okay. So
Come on.
beers.
Beers.
We'll listen up. And
Yep.
then tomorrow, I guess we go.
We go. What time of the day is it?
At this point in the day, it's like mid-afternoon.
Okay. Let's get the beers. I got a surprise.
Okay.
Yeah?
Oh, God. I don't think I can take any more surprises.
Oh, you
today.
can, Siggy. You can take this surprise for sure. Let's get 2 beers each.
Okay.
2 beers for each hand each.
Yay.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, my God.
Sigismund carrying the majority of those
Guilt.
2
I've got one.
beers per... Yeah.
When they leave.
He's got one that's very small.
So what I'm feeling right now is nothing but worry.
Why?
Well, whatever, whenever. I don't really give a fuck. That's religious shit. How do people know you did it?
I don't know.
No, but I mean, how?
Quinn.
How does Quinn know?
I don't know. I guess. I thought I was careful.
But Sadie said that blood can't see you.
Yeah.
A god can't see you. Yet he lets mere mortals follow your traces? I'm guessing he asked you to do this.
It was my mistake. I obviously fucked up somewhere, so that's on me. That's nothing to do with him. It's me. I've fucked it. So,
Was this for him? I'm just trying to piece together. Just to make sure that you're okay. Because right now I don't think you're safe.
why wouldn't I be safe?
I hope so. I'm just trying to figure out whether we're walking you to your death or whether I'm wrong and that you might actually breathe at the end of all this quest stuff that you're doing. So, was this for him?
Yeah,
And has he not covered up your traces?
that wasn't part of the... I fucked up. That's what that is. It's me.
This is your punishment? One fuck up in a lifetime of loyalty?
What do you mean is my punishment? He's... What? Well, this is nothing to do with him. This is...
Well, what happens if you get arrested? And you get thrown in jail and you get banished to the Everfrost Expanse? You can't keep protecting me. Can't go to Moonwater.
I just gotta get out of it. I don't know. It's not... He can't always intervene. He can't really intervene. So...
Willow wants to kind of think to all those moments before she started to raise an eyebrow towards Tony, where Ben didn't give her the choice to actively incite.
Mm-hmm.
But there were just things that kind of, and moments where were the moments in the campaign where Tony made herself absent from the group the only time that Tony has made herself absent from Willow in long periods of time?
Yes.
That hasn't been like a couple of people going separate ways, but there's been two, prior to Quinn, like 2 moments where Tony has...
Yeah.
To not metagame, can I do some sort of roll to see if those moments flag up to Willow as 2 things where she feels like there are the biggest like black holes in
what Willow knows of
Yeah.
Tony's
Yeah.
movements.
Yeah, and I think the what I'm basing it on is one is how Tony reacted when Willow pressed in the interrogation moment, and how that brought up the hand when she was pressing the moment of her leaving, and just how unusual for her thieves' tools that have always been at the bottom of her bag. Tony said they just fell out and that I needed to be careful. I think at the time, Willow just kind of... I think those 2 moments make her think of those 2 things, but I don't want to insert them as Ben if it's too metagamey, so I'm happy to give her a retroactive insight check or something.
I think we ruled a retrospective insight would just be at disadvantage. I think we talked about that once.
Yes.
But then
Yes,
that's a
to
long
try
time
and
ago, to be fair.
yes, to try and interpret people, to recall events. I think you want to know if those moments come to you. I would say is more of a history
I see you.
check.
I see you. Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's at disadvantage. I might want to clarify a couple of things, but my instinct is saying history check. You want to know if the Thieves' Tools moment and the... Remind me.
So the moment when she went to do this, it was when the interrogation happened.
Yes.
Willow was questioning her about
Yes.
that, and instead of answering, she
Yes.
went for the hand.
Also bearing in mind that, like, they thought that they knew each other inside and out at the start as well.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You
Yeah.
knew what Tony was...
I will say I will say the thieves' tools moment may at some point strike you as odd. In this moment, the thieves' tools don't seem pertinent. So I'm going to say no history check on that. But I will say insight check on the interrogation moment, if that's all right with you.
Yeah.
Unless
No,
you
no, no.
can...
There's just, it's because that... No, I don't want to act like I'm trying to catch her
No,
out.
no.
It's just because
this is, if ever there was a moment to fight your case, this is thematically
All right,
the best.
so if we're saying that those are the 2 times that Tony has been away from something, from Willow, and one of those times has caused this.
Yes.
The other time, the Thieves' Tools thing happened, but not only that, Nakani and Siggy also got told that Tony went to the potion shop and bought potions behind our back from the guy that she got. But she never told Willow about that journey.
Okay.
So I'm saying that. That few days when she spent a few days away from us is married with an unusual thieves' tools thing and behind the back shop to a potion shop.
Roll me a flat history check.
Come on, Ben. Come on.
17.
That's good.
The lockpicks come to you. Roll me an insight check.
18.
The interrogation moment is a big flag.
So the lockpicks come to me, as in comes to my brain as a thing.
The history check, you recall, because it's what I was asking is it relevant? The lockpicks, they were.
Yeah.
The history check rolled, they come to you. So you now have that to query. And the insight check is for the interrogation, which you can just recall. And looking back on it, Willow thinks, I'm taking a second look at this. This doesn't seem cushy.
Yeah.
What was the last thing that we were saying?
Sorry.
So sorry.
No, you're fine.
It's fine.
I think just to give that, you're right in saying that old Willow is kicking in, because I think what's happened since the moment that she called Haverin down in her death is that she has realized a sense of power, like I've said, and through planting a seed and hearing his response to that seed, she's understood the separation of them again, and she sees Tony and this entity, and as opposed to it being this, she sees this. And I think in this moment she remembers these things and remembers the thieves' tools of it being weird, but it being weird, and it just kind of instills that the same stance but care. I don't want to push. But I don't think you should trust him. And I'm not expecting to convince you or tell you I just think he's not telling you key things and isn't helping you to stay safe. And as your friend, as your best friend, Trust yourself. Not him. Make him prove it.
You re-enter.
I think just super quick.
Yeah.
Inspiration to the pair of you.
In that moment, she just has a flashback to a conversation that she had with Cassie, and she hears similar words, and then she sees Cassie dead. And then once these guys come in, she'll just kind of try and let her go.
I'm so sorry. Before we came upstairs, I will very surreptitiously ask the bartender to lean in. This is armor against a potential noise complaint that might happen later. We're going to have a bit of a party upstairs. That's 2 platinum.
How noisy are we talking here?
I can go 3 if you want.
No, that'll suffice. I very much appreciate it, sir. It's just, what do I need to be expecting?
A bit of a song and a dance.
All right, try not to keep it on too late.
Of course.
Okay. Some people like an early night. Just is all.
I'll flick a 3rd platinum.
Thank you, sir. I'll see what I can do for you.
Come in the room. All right, first pint. Everyone, put it down. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, everybody make me endurance checks, please.
No.
These almost never come up. We never have drinking
needs
contest.
Well, I know. I'm trying to wake. 2 19s at disadvantage. Come on.
Oh. This might be really embarrassing for some.
It's bad. Tony needs this, and this is when she just vomits.
I got an 11.
An 11.
19 plus 4, so 23.
Beautiful.
That's embarrassing.
17.
Lovely.
7.
Tony, make me a con save.
Seven.
She's consistent.
So our girl is consistent.
Lucky number 7.
It's a struggle for some, and for others, it definitely is down you quite quick. Unfortunately, this goes physically down Tony as she gets halfway down the pint and stops, and half of it spills, and bile rises in your throat. And you have to drink the rest way more slowly.
I tap Siggy on the chest. I go, Siggy, will you do the honor?
Prestidigitation.
Thank you very much. All right, everyone.
I say the word prestidigitation.
Right, now we got the first one down us. I want to celebrate Siggy getting his new loot back. So, we can't just sit and watch him play all evening. We got to play as well. Willow, I'll get out the egg shakers. For the heartbeat of our group, for the one that keeps the beat rocking, these are for you. Take them. Give them a shake. Perfect. Feel good?
Sure.
Yeah?
I'm never very good at the music thing.
I'm gonna get the massive cymbals. I'm gonna go, now Tony. I know you don't feel like letting us in, but if you keep carrying this, you're gonna fall apart. So if you're not gonna let us in, you gotta let it out. Take these. Hit them together. All right, that was a 4 out of 10.
More?
Smack him.
All All right, now do it again and scream at the same time. And he's gonna scream. And then I will pull out the slide whistle and go. Siggy, take it away.
Woohoo! Okay.
Starting bad.
This is one that I call the ballad. No, it's not a ballad. The Tale of the Half-Winded Sailor. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. No. Slow.
Incredible.
Keep me on the third. Keep me on the third.
What's the third?
You go faster.
What do you mean? What?
You go slower. Keep me on the third. Listen for the chords.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
From the top.
Oh.
5, 6, 7. Wait until I finish
I'm
counting.
sorry.
And it takes a good while for you to get this ragtag bunch of magicians
In the
musicians
We'll take it.
into some form of arranged chorus, but eventually there is something that comes from the rhythm section, and you and Cricket lead more melody.
Girls, I want you in the back going, ooh la la, ooh la la la.
Willow does everything
Great
like
pull.
as just slightly off pitch. She's just like,
Oh, Willow, it's
Listen.
I'm singing the same note.
No, you're not.
It takes skill to sing well. It takes a lot of skill.
Yeah, as he was doing it, I was like, I know how good he is, and he's doing it badly, which means that's fucking great.
Oh dear.
3 platinum well spent.
Yes.
There are some knocks on the walls either side of you and some yells.
Yeah,
but
take it away. I knock back rhythmically. You sound like a saxophone. every time they shout.
such a meme. You sound like a saxophone.
I think there is
Amazing.
so like as Siggy's playing his new lute as well, like he's not quite got to grips with it, so every time like occasionally when he like bends a note or like shreds a little bit too hard, like just a ping of lightning energy goes up
Yeah.
the wall. So there's like there's like scorch marks on the roof and like no, sorry, G flat. Hang on. And it sounds a lot more like an electric guitar rather than a lute nowadays as well with the electric strings and whatnot. And then he gets carried away and just starts shredding. He's like,
I'll do an X solo.
The beatboxing really adds to it.
glug, 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 glug.
rock and roll.
a night.
God.
I got blisters on my fingers.
Oh, God, blisters on me fingers. I fucking watched that movie last night. No, I shit thee not.
Last night?
No.
Let's turn it up to an 11.
Blisters on me fingers. A night of mirth, merriment, and music is had by all. And deep into your cups that evening, you all pass out in the same room. The door locked. And you hope you all remain safe. A new day dawns in the capital. Heads are...
Oh, I have a smell.
I got egg in my mouth.
Your heads are clamoring about as loudly as Tony's
deserve
cymbals the night before.
Hey guys.
Why have you chosen now to be energetic?
I will report you to the Iron Guard.
Tony's one of those absolute bastards that doesn't get a hangover and is really sprightly in the mornings.
I already lesser restorationed myself.
Same.
Siggy like feels around for Tony's hand. She's like,
Do it.
Do the thing.
To cricket.
Magic.
Thing. Oh.
Hangovers are cured.
I love that visual so much.
Yeah,
of you
just-
just being like,
I know, because that's what I did this morning for my Anadin.
I feel like if we were doing it, that's how the scene would start. It would just be like a hand patting, grab Tony's hand, and it'd be like, oh, thank you.
Thank the gods.
Animated series.
As you all drift above that foggy state of post-inebriation, relieved by the spells of your healers, you become aware of an atmosphere unfamiliar to you on a morning within a city. There is a heightened atmosphere outside.
Why are you doing this when I'm wanted? Why are you doing this when I'm wanted?
Do we feel it outside?
Yeah. There's an energy in the streets.
Can we look out the window?
Yeah. If we
You look out the window and you can see that there are many people talking. And as you look out, you notice that most all the people on this street are moving in roughly the same direction.
Can we catch any like snatches of conversation? or-
Not from this distance, no. You'd have to go out into the street and ask what's going on.
I was about to just shout out the window.
Car down
You
there!
there, boy? What day is this?
Yeah, that's what
I was one second ahead of me.
What?
What's hi?
day.
You are trying to
Just get like someone's attention.
Okay.
I duck down behind him.
There is a woman that stops and
Hi.
looks up. Oh, hello.
What's happening?
Oh, there's a royal assembly. Everyone has at least 2 hours off from work so that they can attend. We get to see the king and queen. It's usually to decree something important, but we won't know until we get there. Come on, otherwise the best spots will be taken.
Okay, great. All right. Well, yeah. King and Queen's my favorite. Bye. Did you hear?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Should we go?
Yeah, I think we should.
I don't think I should.
You've got the disguise.
But
There are
thing-
magical statues walking to make the magic go
But
away.
Sadie said it was in like a bit.
Yeah, if you avoid the front of them, you should be fine.
We'll be in a big crowd. I think it's really important that we hear what they're going to say.
Yeah, and you have a hood.
What's it? Can I see the wanted picture? Is
can't-
she wearing clothing?
It's head and
It's
shoulders.
literally just like
It's a
neck
naked.
and head. It's not even a full bust. It's just
She's just holding the sacred holy text.
Okay.
It's a tasteful nude. wait, let me draw that.
She's skimming through the book like,
Wow.
It's in giant.
Wow.
Okay.
Incredible.
Right. Well, that's that. Well, hood up.
No disguise.
Do both. Why not both?
I'm just scared that if I do the disguise and then I walk past one of them and then it'll be like, red alert, red alert.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Is that what they do?
I agree.
Okay.
It's, like you
I
know.
wish Sadie was here. She'd know.
No, she wouldn't.
What do you say?
Hood up. Come
As-
here, and
as
I'm gonna
me?
get like some.
Should I shave my hair?
I'm gonna get like some like makeup out of my bag.
Oh,
Do you
God.
have a disguise kit?
No,
Cricket does.
Got some makeup.
but I'm
my-
not thinking of disguising. I'm
Okay.
literally just like.
To get some pink
so, like,
eyeshadow.
But no, I'm just, put some color on her cheeks, like put some
Yeah,
pink
red
on her
lip.
cheeks, like stuff that Willow would do every day to like just pretty herself up. Nothing like it's just to kind of take a bit of a grayer tinge out of her skin.
Yep.
Just come here. Oh, I've always wanted to do this. You never let me do this. Finally, I'm putting a red lip on you.
I'm gonna
Squeezes
lean-
the berry in her finger.
I'll lean over to
Oh,
Cricket.
gosh.
Lean over to Cricket and be like, "It's nice to see them getting
That
along
looked
again."
good. Wow.
yeah, I would.
Red
I
is
would
not
lend
your
them my
colour.
disguise kit, but it got burned in the belly.
Oh, like everything else.
Okay.
Not my can-do attitude.
She's got a thick red lip and she's a bit pinker
Whoa,
in the skin.
Tony!
You guys like
This is like like first day of secondary school
Are we
where
sure
you're like,
we're not-
I'm a big girl now.
I will say
big girl makeup.
I will say
That reaction was
I'll say it looks really good, and I'd like to roll for deception. please.
Well, hang on.
Yeah, that's-
you can say that. Roll me a charisma check.
I'm not allowed to use any inspiration on this.
Okay.
Are you going to draw attention to me instead of covering me
No!
up?
What is that? The line makes it look like the line is a dart to you.
Is
what am I
dark to
doing?
you.
Charisma check.
Charisma.
Riz.
Come there.
That is
design.
10. A modified 10.
A modified 10.
Average.
It's not the worst.
16.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, maybe the king will want a new queen.
Should I put my hair down?
No, what?
I wear it up usually.
Yeah. Let's put it in like tight braids. Wednesday Addams
I'm
style.
not gonna cut her hair.
And then it's when she lets her hair down, I'm like, oh, that ties it together.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Right?
Why? Miss Winterthorn, you're beautiful.
Not Winterthorn.
What,
Maybe Summer Stud.
Stud.
Summer stud.
Damn.
Summer stud.
Tony Summerstud.
Stud.
Tony, I think Tony Summerstud has to be your drag king name. It's your drag king name. I'm sorry.
Is it still Tony?
No,
It's
we should call you
roll me summer stud.
Romy.
Romy Summer Stud.
Romy's a
Romy
cute
Summer.
name.
Romy.
Kinda
Called
cute.
your character. that.
Romy Summer Stud.
So, I would.
Gwenda somewhere is in there.
Gwenda Smith stud.
Summer poke. All right, let's go.
Let's tell a story.
I think
This is the story that we're
This
telling.
is narrative content.
just
It's good
before
shit.
just before
What do you want?
I will fucking do it then.
Go.
No, just before we leave the room, like just before stepping outside with the hood up, she'll just kind of catch Willow's hand and just say thank you. Before we go.
You step out onto the streets and you can see that it is like
bought symbols.
mid morning. You've slept in quite late, so it's sort of getting to midday-ish, just a little bit before. You see this throng of people walking past the entrance to the tavern, and now that you are out of the front door of the King's Watch, you can see that they are headed further into the West Market district. You step out into the crowd, and that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Oh no!
God, you fuck!
You did that so subtly.
Mr.
Daiquiri.
I want to know what the king looks
I
like.
think they're gonna get fucking.
They're gonna get murked in front of everybody.
Well, no, but the thing is you the elf has been messaged
We'll save it.
thingy.
We'll save it.
And then
Exactly!
And it was all put together by Romy Summerstud.
Romy
She pieced the whole thing together.
Remember my name.
Detective Romy Summerstud.
I'm going to blow this case wide open, you see?
Tell my story.
Thank you very much. I've lost all my thank yous. I had them in my head. Thank you so much to everyone for fucking being beautiful. I love you all
Cop
so
out.
much.
Cop out.
Bit 1000%. Thank you, Willow,
No, you don't
for
have
your
to.
makeup tutorial. Thank you, Tony, for being a literal Ken doll.
I'm just kidding.
Thank you very much for the one-man band that became a 4-person troupe, and thank you to Sigismund for drinking real good. As per usual, thank you to you at home for watching. Please join us again next time where the players keep wandering into the West Market District to see what on earth could be to... God, motherfucker. What on earth could be to do with this royal assembly?
Emojis.
But until then, adventurers, keep on keeping on. Peace and love. Good night.